Hey y'all, right now, first we're gonna be measuring how much butane sprays out per second with Bryce right here. So first we're gonna take this and get our scale and stopwatch here. I put the little dish on the scale here, tear that. And then I'm gonna spray for like 3 seconds and then stop the stopwatch when I stop. And then see how much is on here, seconds, and then do some math to figure out how much butane is sprayed out per second.
There you go.
We'll figure out how to spray this first. Alright, I was being dumb and I snapped the top off, but it should work anyways. I just like press down against it. All the gas comes out. Alright. Here, do you mind starting this top off? Alright, ready?
Does this work?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, let's go.
Ah, crap, never mind, bro. I gotta wear gloves.
Oh, yeah.
I got burned. Very.
You might be able.
Alright, you recording? Alright, second attempt, I burned myself and I snapped the top off first try. Alright, we're gonna try it again. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, stop it.
We're only at 8 seconds. Explain what you're doing, August. We're at 18 seconds. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Woo!
Oh my god.
It worked!
Awesome. Alright guys, so with this experiment I have to explain why the rocket propels. So first, when I spray the butane in, it's liquid, but it's freezing cold because it was highly compressed. And when the butane is freezing cold, but it sits on top of the warm water in something called the Leidenfrost effect. This is what vapor right here that separates the butane and the water. So it creates almost a little like stasis chamber for the butane where it stays really cold and slowly evaporates. But when you shake it up, the vapor layer is broken and then the butane and water mix, and the warm water causes the butane to vaporize really quickly, and then it'll propel the rocket really fast. Alright, there's too much variability with the original rocket, so we upgraded it. Here's the bottle. We got some fins on there and a sticker. It shouldn't fly as crazy anymore, and it should be a pretty straight shot. And then here's the cone that we're going to put on top. In here is a foam case for the altimeter, and it'll go inside the cone, and then the cone will go on top of the rocket. And now it won't fly all crazy all over, and it'll just be a straight shot. Alright, so the cone on the rocket was too heavy, so we had to remove that. So I removed the cone, and then the fins were alright. We had to remove the duct tape and replace it with lighter tape, but we went like 5 times, and the rocket didn't work. And now it works, so we're gonna see how that goes. Alright guys, the experiments went pretty well. I did 2 trials of the 5, 10, and 15 grams of butane, and overall, with the data, it looked like the 10 grams was best with acceleration, then 15, then 5, but with height, the 15 reached the highest heights, then the 10 grams, then the 5 grams. So the 5 grams was just worst overall. There are a few variables I would have liked to control, like the flow of butane. It wasn't the most consistent flow of butane. The measurements could have been a little off. I also would have liked to use a better altimeter that, yeah, I think it might have gotten a little banged up and started running out of batteries, because at the end the measurements started going really wonky. And I would have liked to buy more butane. The butane was really expensive, and I ran through 6 bottles in like an hour or two. That's pretty expensive. So I'd like to have more butane and more materials overall. And if I could do the experiment differently next time, I would have had some things like a stand for the bottle so it wouldn't shake as much, something to mechanically spray out the butane. I think that would be mostly it.
La 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 la.